Do you remember the mighty Khal Drogo, the fearsome leader of the Dothraki horse lords? Well, if you're like me and a fan of Game of Thrones, you probably have a lot of questions about this fierce warrior and his equally impressive people, the So today, we're going to find out for facts about Khal Drogo and the Dothraki that we never knew we needed to know. Number 1. Only women and children are allowed to ride horses. Dothraki society has some pretty unique traditions when it comes to horses. For example, only women and children are allowed to ride them. Men are forbidden to do so. And that's because in Dothraki culture, the horse is seen as a sacred animal that can only be ridden by those who are pure of heart. That's why you'll see young boys walk alongside their mounts, while they're ridden by their sisters or mothers. It's a rite of passage for them to earn the right to ride a horse as a man. They must prove themselves in battle first. Number 2. Speaking of battles, did you know that the Dothraki don't charge into battle? The Dothraki are known for their incredible skill in battle, but they don't charge into battle like most warriors. Instead, they wait for their enemies to make the first move. Then they strike with overwhelming force. They believe that their enemies will respect them more if they don't charge into battle. Number 3. The Dothraki language has no word for surrender. This one might seem a bit obvious, given the Dothraki's reputation for being fierce fighters. But they don't just fight until they win, they fight until they die. That's because they don't have a word for surrender in their language. To them, surrendering is a sign of weakness and shame. So when the Dothraki go into battle, they're prepared to fight to the death. And finally, fact number 4. The Dothraki were almost wiped out by the Lannisters are one of the most powerful families in Westeros, and they have a long history of doing whatever it takes to stay on top, and that includes wiping out entire groups of people who threaten their power. The Lannisters almost wiped out the Dothraki when they hired a group of sellswords to attack and kill as many Dothraki as possible. This was done to get rid of a potential threat to their power, as the Dothraki were known for their strength and fighting skills. But thanks to the quick thinking of Daenerys Targaryen, the Dothraki were saved from total annihilation. Well, there you have it, for facts about Khal Drogo and the Dothraki that we never knew we needed to know. I hope you enjoyed learning about these fascinating people and their culture. And if you did, a like would really help the channel, or better yet, subscribe to be notified of my next video. Until then, keep learning and stay curious. Who knows what other amazing facts you might learn next. See you next time. Goodbye.